Hey world, Mark Jones here for another episode of Motivational Mark. Before we get started with our Monday motivation, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button so you can get these videos as soon as they're released on our channel. For this week's episode, it's going to be entitled Heart Check. And why do we call this episode Heart Check? Because on this road of life, you're going to get knocked down. You're going to get humbled by life at times. People are going to tell you can't achieve your dreams. They're going to tell you all the reasons that you should quit. And you really need to sometimes dig deep and figure out why you need to continue on. Which brings us to our first principle of this week. Our first principle of this week is understanding your why. Why are you going after the dream that you're going after? Why did you start the business? Why do you need to survive cancer? Why do you need to survive and take care of your body if you have diabetes or other issues that can limit the quality of life that you have? Why do you do those things? That why is super important because failure comes to us all in all forms, all shapes, and all sizes at different times when we suspect it sometimes. We can be on the highest of highs and all of a sudden run into a roadblock that knocks us down several pegs. But if you understand what your why is, you'll understand why you need to continue to go on each and every day, why you need to continue to fight. So understand your why. Are your kids your why? Is your mother your why? Is your wife or your spouse your why? Is your significant other your why? And if you can identify that, then you can do anything because you're not going to quit because those people are looking up to you. Or that reason that you're doing it is so important that it's not going to let you quit and it's not going to let you fail. You're going to run into some challenges, but guess what? You can do it. Just keep pushing. Keep grinding. Our second principle of this week is understanding that you need to be resilient. What is resilience? What does that mean to you? Resilience is having the ability to bounce back. When you get knocked down and life pushes you several feet back and you get those penalties in life and you made a mistake and you have to go back and fix it, be resilient. That's that ability to bounce back. That ability to come back from anything. You are a champion and you have to know that you're a champion. Nobody's gonna tell you that you should keep going if they think that it's hurting you. You have to have that heart to keep pushing yourself toward those goals. It is extremely important. I cannot stress that you have to have the ability to bounce back. Why? Because setbacks happen. If you've never been in business, then you may not know. Like, you're gonna get set back. Nothing happens overnight. But having the ability to bounce back from those setbacks is extremely important. It builds that muscle memory. So next time when you come up against something, you're going to be able to continue to strive forward. And you're going to go a little bit further each and every time. That muscle memory is not only going to build up from the point that you used to stop at to a new stopping point, it's also going to build up that muscle memory that you're able to continue even when you think that you can't. So those are our first two principles for this week. Our third and final principle is finding that reason to dig deep, and that takes us back to our first principle of understanding your why. I know a lot of people have played sports and they've heard the term that person has heart. They may not have all the talent in the world, but they found whatever it is that made them dig deep and continue to play. We've all seen that guy, the scrawny guy on the field, and they get knocked down all the time. They are not the most talented. They can't run as fast. They can't catch as good. But guess what? Every play they come out there, they give 120%. Find that ability and what it takes for you to dig deep. This week, I want you to figure out and identify your why. Why are you doing this? And when you identify that why, remember that you're going to run up against some roadblocks. And when you run up against those roadblocks, just know you can get over it. You can achieve it. Guess what? You're here right now and you're watching this video. Steve Harvey always says, I'm 100% at getting through my bad days. You're 100% at getting through your bad days if you're watching this video right now. So don't give up. That's being resilient. Knowing that you have the mental toughness to get through those adversities. And our last and final thing, finding what it takes to dig deep. Whatever it takes for you to continue to go on, you need to find that thing. Find that motivation. If it's a little bit more than what your why is, find what that thing is, dig deep, and continue to grind. Mark Jones here. Before we go, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, and we'll see you next week with another motivational message on Monday. I appreciate everybody who came out to the channel.